Hey, we're Kyle and Allie. Last year, in the spring of 2021, we set out on an epic adventure to seek life out to the fullest. We were tired of life passing us by and wanted to experience life on a whole new level, so we decided to become intentional about waking up early in the morning to see the sunrise. Come join us on this journey of becoming what we call heart open, fully alive. So we're headed to where the Blue River and the Trough River meet. Not the Blue River and the Trough River, the Blue River and the Colorado River meet this morning to watch the sunrise. I'm not sure how much of a view we're going to get, but of the actual sun rising, but we're just going to go and just experience God while just sitting at the river and just see what he says about the two rivers coming together. So it's 4:48 in the morning, and this is day 2. That's a moose, babe.
I saw him. Oh my God.
That's a female moose.
I saw a moose.
There's some deer over there. It's pretty wild.
I'm so excited I didn't look at it too much.
Say that again.
I'm so excited I missed it. Well, the first thing that the Lord said this morning was, he reminded me of this song by, I think, Mercy Me. Over the mountains and the seas, your river runs with a love for me. And I'll open up my heart and let the river healer set me free. And so I was just meditating on that and thinking about that, and I just heard the Lord start talking to me about his love and about how his love is infinite. And I was just looking at this whole river, like even just this little bit that we can see, and the Lord was like, could you hold, I mean, this is not like comparatively a lot of water, but he was like, could you hold this amount of water? I was like, well, obviously not. And he was like, but this is not even a fraction of my love.
Wow.
And he just kept saying, like, ask for more, ask for more, ask for more, ask for more capacity to hold my love. And yeah, I mean, so much, there's so much more, but started thinking about how like life happens at the river, and how like when we were in Jerusalem and we hiked the En Gedi, we're in the middle of the desert, but anywhere the river touched there was life. And that's the promise of Holy Spirit, that He is life and life abundantly, and that's our promise and our access. And yeah, I feel like there's just such an invitation to dive in and to be in awe, and to be so open-hearted. I feel like he's calling me into that. I mean, I know he's calling me into that, but I heard him even just like reiterate that invitation this morning. Yeah.
I think this morning I was just, just reflecting on, like, we weren't planning on coming up here. This is kind of like a impromptu God thing, where we were actually going to go down to a parking lot over there, where I don't think we would get to see this view of the river. We might get to see like a little section of it. But yeah, we just got to come up here, and it was just perfect. It was just so beautiful, and just such an amazing space to come sit and just be with the Lord for an hour, and just getting to see things come alive, because we got here whenever it was dark, and getting to hear the cows moo in the back, and Allie so graciously pointed out all the road noise, and getting to see like the birds. We had some cranes come in and just land on the water, and just getting to watch them fish. And it was actually the Lord. I started thinking of that song by Upper Room. I can't remember the name of it, but it starts out, it goes, when the Spirit was moving over the water, Spirit come move over us. Anyway, I was just watching these cranes, and they started flying. I wish I could have got a picture of it, but they were flying over over the water. And Lord was just I was just thinking back to like before creation, whenever it says in Genesis that the Spirit was moving over the water. Just what that was like, because just seeing it this morning, it's like seeing those birds just hover over the water. The water was completely still until something else came and disturbed it. And it's almost like what Allie was saying, like watching life come alive in the morning next to the river.
Also, I was reading about when Jesus spoke in the temple right after the feast, and he said, if anyone's thirsty, come and drink, and you'll never thirst again. He was talking about, he said, the rivers of living water will flow from you. And in like Hebrew culture, that living water was actually referring to a mikveh, which was the ritual cleansing baths that people would have to bathe themselves in before they could enter into the temple and experience God. And so the promise of the river is, the promise of Holy Spirit, and it makes access to God equitable and accessible for all. And there's not special treatment for anyone who has more money, or anyone of different class or gender or race. And I just think that's such a beautiful promise, that God has made a way for everyone to enter into this holy, pure life where access to God is just right here, like there is no veil. And yeah, it's just beautiful. And I saw a moose.